And let me say good morning to Sergeant Henry, who's in the studio with me this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jackie, and how are you?
I am doing great, thank you. How about you? How about you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh,
Not
great.
too fine that we'll be blown away though.
I love the chats this morning.
Yes.
Well, see that you won't be blown away. What will you have for audience this morning?
This morning I'll be talking about road safety. And in our everyday life, road safety carries a lot of importance. It's important how we walk, drive, or do anything on the road. Some people define road safety in two ways. One, a busy road, and the other, not so busy. A busy road can be defined as the road where there's a lot of traffic going in and out every day. To avoid these, a driver should be careful not to break the road safety rule and maintain the road safety culture. However, that's not the case. A road is a road, no matter if it has zero, some, or so much traffic on a road. A road is a road, no matter how busy it is, or how it gets the day, and how lonely it gets in the night. So whether there's not much traffic on the road, you still have to apply by the rules and regulation of the Vehicle and Road Traffic Act. There is absolutely no excuse not to abide with the traffic laws. As I said, whether there is not much vehicles on the road, it is still a road and you must comply with the road safety. A solid foundation in road safety begins with a thorough understanding of traffic rules and regulation. These laws are designed to maintain order and prevent accidents, ensuring that all road users can safely share the road. So why regulation and laws were made is so that each person can be safe on the road, whether you're a driver or pedestrian. And remember, pedestrians also fall on the traffic because they are considered as road users as well. Road safety refer to measures which must be adopted by everyone while using the road. These safety measures are meant for reducing the risk of accident and injuries or casualty on the road. So if you abide by these rules, we might have less accidents, injuries, and also casualties on the road. These rules must be followed by all road users, including, as I said, pedestrians, cyclists, motorists, and bus and truck drivers. Safety measures also relate to the construction layout of road and well as traffic regulation system. So according to how the road is laid out, and once you get familiar with it, it will be easy for you to control when driving. For instance, yes, we know we have a lot of potholes in the road, which in Public Works are doing some work on them. But if you traverse that road every day and you know there's a pothole on the left or in the center of the road, when you're driving, you're going to slow down because you know there's a hole there. So you're not going to just rush through it, or you're coming down and then you have to pull off from that and a vehicle coming in the opposite direction. There's be an accident. So if you traverse the road every day, you must be able to say, okay, I know how this road is laid out. So once you familiarize yourself with a road, you must know how it is when driving on that road. And sometimes some road have potholes and rainfall, water is in it, but we're still driving fast. And a pedestrian might be passing, you come through with a speed, you wet the person, that's driving without consideration for other road users. Even if you're driving in the gut and you splash up water on someone, it is considered as driving without consideration for other road users, and that is an offense. So when you're driving and you see water in the road, be careful when you're driving. Factors of road safety. Many factors influence the road safety. The most important factors are driver's behavior. Yes, that's one of the most factors of being safety on the road. Driver's behavior. We can also say construction and conditions of the vehicle and condition of infrastructure, as I said about the road. So all these are factors when it comes to road safety. The way how you go travel on in your vehicle. As I said last week, some of us want to bulldoze people around. Yes, we want to say, okay, we have the road for ourselves. When the road is there to share between many persons. We can talk about constructions and condition of vehicle. Sometimes you know your vehicle have a fault in it, but you still want to travel as fast as you can. Take your time. And then talking about infrastructure, as I said about the roads with the holes. So all these are considered as factors of road safety.
You pause. Well, no, we have to indicate to them that
Yes, okay.
we're opening the lines now. So
Sure.
we'll do that now. The lines are open, 465-2555, and we'll take this call. Good morning.
Good morning, GQ.
Hey, good morning, Culture.
Yeah, and good morning, my superior, Miss Henry.
Good morning, Culture.
Boy, I hope you're into fun, because I listened to the weather this morning. and the wind is 17, you're blowing 17% or whatever it is. So make sure you got an anchor, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, I want to say something. Some years ago, when Sergeant Henry, what he named it, Carl Keynes, was on this program, I spoke to him about a lawless truck driver. When he reaches Mount Carmel Baptist Church coming to Cairn Way, and he put his hand on the ear horn, he ain't gonna stop, blow it until he reach up Lodge Project. And that is nonsense, because here down in Lodge Village, it's down in the valley. And if you whistle in the valley, it can sound louder than when you're up on the flat. And that is not necessary, because an ear horn can be heard pop up, and it can be heard from a far distance. Now, in certain places in the outer world, you cannot use an ear horn in certain communities in the morning before 6 o'clock and after 9 o'clock. But here in St. Kitts, they do not respect the law, and they feel that they can do as they like. I have heard former Minister Dwyer Astafan talk about a lot of these people all over the place with this loud extra noise in the vehicle. And Dwyer said it is not right. And if Dwyer could say that, then he was a former minister. Who else cannot say it? And some of them deliberate, worthless, and they don't care. But when the law jump down on them, I hope they don't bawl out and say what they're targeting me for. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Carl. I don't know what is the ear horn, but... well, okay, you said coming up, Monk, and I know there's a corner around there, but you said ear horn can be heard from a distance. But maybe he's just trying to be precaution. He's just trying to use precaution, because you remember you're coming on a corner. So you bloody hand that if anybody coming, because some people take corners very wide. So maybe that's what he's trying to prevent.
Let's back to the line. Good morning, you're live.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Sergeant.
Good morning, Wilson.
And how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, very interesting program. I listened to what you said, and what you said made a lot of sense. And I think the issue with a lot of us is just we don't have any patience sometimes. I must say, credit must be given to the public works for a lot of the potholes that were around. They are basically remedying those situations. Because you had some places, the potholes it was a lot of potholes. So you went from one pothole, you went into a next pothole. But as it is right now, you're seeing some improvement, even on the Kim Collins Highway, all those places where you had a lot of potholes. But you couldn't put it better. It's all about the layout, and all of us are from the Federation, most of us, especially, you know what I mean, the layout is so important. Once you know the layout, you know the situation, you just have to use caution. And especially that part where you talk about, I've seen many drivers, there's a lot of water and they still want to drive with a lot of speed, wetting up people. And I'm glad that you indicate it is an offense, because people have to take other persons into consideration. And the same thing can happen to you, because you can be the one who is walking and somebody do you that injustice. You're not going to feel good about it. So we always have to take other persons into consideration and just follow the rules, and I think we'll get you much better. But it's a great show. I'll continue to listen and continue to educate the general public weekly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carlo.
You can respond.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't have any calls at the moment.
Okay. 4 rules of road safety. 1. Prevent or minimizing accident on road. 2. Clearing obstruction on any part of the road. And 3. Educating drivers, that's what I'm doing now, motorists and other members of the public, generally on the proper use of the roads.
Stick a pin. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Hello, my artificer friend. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Mr. Holland.
Hey, I am going to join with culture, see? We're going to get a net for you. Because you're so fine. And culture, you want to lose you, so do I. So we're going to get a net for you, so that the wind won't blow you away from us. We can't afford to lose you right now. Okay, much of that. Mm-hmm. Now, when culture mentioned about the hand, the E-hand is the hand and the concrete truck, you know, are those big trucks.
Okay.
That is called an E-hand. But what he said, I endorse in what he said, and you know where I'm living, right?
Yes, sir.
When you see those trucks come from Mount Carmel, or from Lodge going either way, we don't hear, not even if you close by me, I can't hear what you are saying. And the noise is excessive. And I know we have 2 corners here. But from the time you reach Mount Carmel, you could see over by Lodge. When you reach Lodge, you could see over Mount Carmel. So it does not need that excessive noise. And that only comes by them ear-hand vehicles. Anyway, take care, all the best.
Thank you. Now I understand what is ear-hand. And the 4th one, designing and producing the driver's license to be used by various categories of vehicle operators. These are 4 rules of road safety. It also have things that you should do before you enter your car or your vehicle. 1, walk around the vehicle.
Hold a thought. Good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, that's why I'm looking at the English and the past. Mr. Kings was talking something a while ago about this water business. Up to yesterday, I recognize it. There's a lot of way we have. There's a bus stop just outside of Ramsdale on the border road. And everybody's praying across there, the water, especially when the water hit up, it's right in the bus stop again. And people they have to go to the back of that place. To try to shelter from rain, we got to go to the back there to get away from the people breaking them up in front there. That is not nice. And again is that I think too much people disrespecting certain signs, you know, and not using them properly at all, and that's bad. 1, West Square Street, the Bank Street, Square Street. People coming out of the stop, they ain't staying in the stop, they're boring coming out. So you coming down, got the right away to be coming down, got to be stopping, brakes up full speed, and that's not nice. So I think maybe what I realize that the sign looks beginning marking over, so something like that might be able to help. You know, and again, you need y'all to look into that thing where the museum plates, because too much people will be there, life in jeopardy in the area, and nobody going to give them a right away to move or get out anyway. But you can't see, you have to come out in the street to see, you know. So anyway, there's other things, but go ahead, I won't give any longer. Again, a good piece this morning.
Thank you, Carla. Yeah, but when you're coming from a stop, you have to make sure that nothing is coming from either east, west, north, or south. And when you're coming out, you have to come out with caution. Yes, I know when you're coming out, you have to come out and look up to make sure nothing comes, because it's only a one-way down on West Independence Square Street. But sometimes, yes, it's good for us to be considerate for other road users and, you know, let the person come out.
Let's say this call. Good morning, you're live.
Hi, morning.
Good morning.
Boy, complaining, boy. A big truck blow your hand because, you know, definitely if you have a trailer on it And once you hear hand blowing like that, that means a trailer and it, you want the corner for it alone. You know what I mean? And some people got to understand. Once they hear the hand blow like that, that means you have a long trailer and it.
All right, thanks for clearing that up. Thanks for clearing that up. Good morning. You're live.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, I'm calling. Good morning to both of you, sorry. I'm calling for two things. One out of frustration and one out of concern. Let's address the frustration one. Some years ago, we implemented, traffic department implemented some bus stops for the bus drivers, obviously. I don't know what is the reason for them being implemented. I am thinking it is so that the busmen can stop there. However, we see them stopping literally anywhere in traffic. And I'm saying I think something needs to be done because it is very inconsiderate. They literally just stop anywhere. They don't pull over to the side and nothing is being done about it, in my opinion. I see it frequently. That's one. Two, the concern is that junction right there by on Wellington Road. That's the junction with Wellington Road and Branch Street. That's where the buses used to be some time ago. That junction there is chaotic every single morning. And when I say chaotic as in accidents are prone to happen there because it's traffic from so many different angles. There's no mirror there, no stoplights, nothing at all. So you frequently see chaos or soon to be accidents happening. And I'm just saying, out of concern, I think the traffic department needs to look into that area. Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have any calls at the moment?
The bus stop and the bus drivers. Bus stop were made to minimize congestion. If you're going to stop here, there, and everywhere, it's going to be chaotic because you might have a line of vehicle behind you when you just go at the bus stop and put off the person. Mm-hmm. We have bus terminal, and there's where the passengers should get off and get on. Unless it is not a bus stop, it's an offense. The junction of Wellington Road and Branch Street, that's the one coming up by the Seventh-day Adventist Church. You come up and you wait, because remember it's a major road you're coming out onto. Mm-hmm. But some persons want to just push out and that. But once you wait your turn, or if somebody asks you to come out, but sometimes it's not good to take a signal from person to come out from stop. Mm-hmm. Because if I stop and I tell you come out and you get an accident, you can't say I was the one who caused it. Mm-hmm. Come out at your own risk.
Okay. Good morning, you're live.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Officer, good program, but my concern is persons with disabilities, which you know already.
Yes, sir.
Now, Monday, I came up East Square Street to the top there. There was an old man trying to cross the road. And for some reason, he seemed like he was afraid to step down by himself. And a couple of people was there. When the lady realized what going on, she done reach halfway in the road. She turned back and helped him down. Then the light turned green for the vehicles to go, but nobody went. Everybody waited for him to pass, which was good. I appreciate that. But I think we could do something about these high sidewalks and the stepping down. That they're kind of high to me, some of them, because even me sometimes they have problem to step off for some of them. They're kind of high. They could even cut them down a little bit, not cut them right down into the drain, but cut them down about maybe 3 inches also. So that is a little easier for person with disability to step off. Now, another thing is this. We went to a meeting, which you know, about six months ago, since in October, this is now the end of March. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard any follow-up. I'm asking you, what is the follow-up from that meeting that we had? Thank you very much. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Be safe. Take care.
Thank you. With the follow-up, I cannot speak on that because I haven't heard anything from the other persons that was at the meeting. I have to wait for them to get in touch with me. So I won't be able to tell you what is the hold-up. With the sidewalk, I can speak to Public Works on that and see what can happen.
Back to the phone line. Good morning.
Yeah, Chico
Yes.
and Sergeant Henry.
Yes, sir.
I have driven big trucks in Puerto Rico, St. Croix, St. Thomas, and in Texas. And I know about those ear horn. I did not say that he has to blow the horn because he got on a 40-foot container. That doesn't make no sense. Blind people don't drive. From the moment you touch that string, that horn echo almost over the whole island. So all you got to do is you pop up. When you come in closer can again, pop up, pop. You don't have to stick your hand on this string from Mount Carmel to Lodge Project. So I know what I'm saying. I'm an experienced old truck driver. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller.
Good morning, your life.
The Labour, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to speak about two things. I don't have any more concern about Fort Thomas Road. But two things I want to speak about. What happened to the twin tree in Church Street and also down by the old treasury? I think they are going to do something about the boards in the street. Because it can cause accident, it can cause people, according to how the gentleman was speaking about, cannot get to walk freely. So I would like to know what are they going to do with those two buildings that have boards in the street. Have a good day.
Thank you, caller. I won't be able to speak on that, but I can find out and I'll get back to you.
All right, we don't have any calls at the moment. Let me read a concern for you as it relates to Spot Street. This person would like to bring to your attention, Sergeant Henry, that people are still using that road incorrectly. As up to Friday, someone came out of the Chinese supermarket and came up the street. A crossing guard was there and stopped the person and told the person they were driving the wrong way. The person indicated to them that they didn't see any signs on the road. And the department should put up something, and then they would stop. That's what they said to the crossing guard. As it relates to...
I am sure that there's a sign when you come out from the Chinese supermarket and say you cannot turn right. There's a sign there. I'm going to check and I'm going to make sure, but I know when we made that into a one-way, there was a sign to the bottom and one right there when you come out from the Chinese supermarket and facing you. So it's on the eastern side of the road. Yes.
All right. Good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning. This was me lucky morning by again twice. I start by saying, that's why you keep saying this traffic, this thing here needs some more time. It's a little piece of hours is not enough. One, now we're gone. The sergeant is so right about the sign on Spot Street. What has happened to a lot of we drivers, like say we may, I say them, I say we come here driver, right? I mean, exclude me, that we don't look where we're supposed to be looking. We're looking where we ain't going, right? Because signs they may have visible for anybody to see them. They're there. So look before you could think about telling people that no sign is there. I see them. You know, especially just what you just about the Spot Street thing there. Yes, I know that. I could think that there. But what has happened? A lot of people to come out and ignore the signs on them and then go out and tell you they ain't seen a sign. That's the whole thing. And again, somebody talk about these bus drivers. And it ain't only bus drivers. Some of us who driving have no courtesy at all. Once upon a time, and there was a way where you pull off the side of the road and put out people or pick up people. Now everybody's standing in the middle of the road, so you can't pass no way, and you have to wait on them. Up to just say it happened, right on 4th Street. At space there on the other side, you could just stay by bookshop.
Yes.
There. And instead the person pull over. They don't make them to go over, but then they stop and pull to the bank side. In the middle close from in the building so nobody could pass. I have to look at the man and say, come on, man, come back and that. The man tell you can't keep picking up somebody. Them kind of ignorance. You know, so I think that we need, I don't know, something wrong, I believe something wrong with people. Something wrong with us. Because one thing I'm going to tell you, you got a lot of foreigners coming, and I can tell them, say, you know where I come from, I have to buy things.
Yes.
So why don't do the same here? Everybody rushing going where saying it's small, you know. You could go around saying it's in half an hour if you want to. Or you could take it in an hour, or take it in an hour and a half, you can get to the end before the day done. But everybody has in a rush anyway. Okay, all right, man. Continue with the program. Like I said, GQ this year need more than half an hour and them kind of thing. They have 15 minutes and stuff. You need more than that. Some shows got, some programs, they got too much time for nothing. All right, thank you.
All right, man. Before we continue, another person, well, the same person, as a matter of fact, would like to reassure you that the signs are there at Spot Street.
Yeah.
The signs are there. Good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning.
Yes.
My little concern is, since sometime last year, we were talking about the markings in the road, along the highway, up by the airport, and the sergeant here.
Can you turn on the volume on your radio, please?
Yes. The sergeant mayor answer was they didn't have any paint. Since that I hear so that they have to get the paint now, but I ain't seen nobody doing the marking on the road. Especially in the night, sometimes with the bright lights in your face. The white line border in the road does help you to see the edge of the road. But I ain't seen nobody doing the painting on the road. So I'd like you to answer that for me.
Sergeant?
The marking, what he said, by the airport? That's what he said, right?
I believe so, yes.
Well, from, I think about a month ago, public was saying that they're supposed to start some work from the airport to St. Peter's. With the marking, I'll have to find out, but I know they said they're doing some work. I know it's not just there alone, but we'll have to see what can be done. So, yes, we get paint, but we'll have to see what can be done to minimize such confusion when using the road and to help persons know where to drive at the edge of the road.
All right. Good morning, and thanks to one of our listeners who sent a picture of confirmation that the signs are up on Spot Street. You're live. Go ahead.
Well, thank you very much, and good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all?
Oh, this sounds like Jazzy D. Good morning.
I'm calling you from outside. I am calling to ask Sergeant, what do you think can be done with regards to the Dr. William Connor Primary School? I walk up the hill to come to work every day, and a couple of times I had to stand up because of the dust, because of the speed they're coming through. This, right? And the dust is flying. And then one of the vendors, we have vendors there on the side, and one of them said, Jazzy, the dust is something else, and the people don't slow down. But some of them, when they realize that they're going too fast, they might go on the grass. So I was wondering what can be done, because I don't think you could pave it. Can you pave through there? Or, I know it's a plain field and everything, but there's a pathway where people drive. So what can be done with there? I'll miss like everybody. I can listen off here.
Yes. I think the best thing that can be done today is to close the gate during school time. You have a gate where for vehicles to drive through. If they close that, it will prevent that, because you have a footpath where the students can walk to get into that field. So I think that's the best thing they should do. Close it. I could have a talk or conversation with the headmistress and see. But I think that's the best thing should be done. Close it during school time.
Okay. Let's go back to the line. Okay, we lost that call. That's going to be it for us this morning then. Now, that should have been our last call. Sergeant Henry, thank you so much for being here this morning. And thanks to everyone who participated, including the individual who sent the picture of the signs that are up on Spot Street. So you are indeed correct.
Yes.
And we do thank all listeners and viewers for participating this morning. Sergeant Henry?
A few important road safety tips. Do not use your cell phone while driving. Use seatbelt while sitting at the back seat of a vehicle. This is for children from 5 to 14 years. Do not drink and drive. Always adhere to the speed limit. Take special care with regards to children, senior citizen, and pedestrian. Do not drive if tired. Stay alert and observant while driving. Thank you, callers for calling in this morning with your concern, your comments, and your suggestion. Everyone have a pleasant day.